What's your favorite jersey in NBA history?
Say it again.
What's your favorite jersey in NBA history?
Favorite jersey in NBA history. I'll probably have to say, I think it was 2015-16, our Warriors black jerseys with the sleeves.
And then in your opinion, what's the worst jersey in NBA history?
Anything that's not our jersey.
Brandon, so far, what did you learn? What the biggest lesson you got from Steph Curry, from Klay Thompson, from Draymond Green, and from the whole organization of the Warriors?
Yeah, I think just the mentality, how they approach things every day, the culture that they've had for the last 10, 12 years, and it's rubbed off on our young guys, and you're kind of starting to see that from our young guys.
How did you deal with what happened with Dejan Milojevic? And it was a very sad fact.
Yeah, it was super tough for us. Decky was a big part of our organization and our culture. He brought the energy and passion every day, and you know his his presence was felt every time he was around. So to not have that, it's been tough for us. But I think everything we do is in honor of him.
Does the mentality and the whole culture of the Warriors help new coming players such as you to be involved in the team?
Yeah, I
to
think.
play the best they can.
Yeah,
The soonest maybe they can.
yeah, I think it does. I think Steph, Clay, and Dre especially do a great job of showing us young guys what they've built, and they're really good leaders. So that rubs off on us.
What are the chances of you playing for the Polish national team?
Probably not this year, but next year. So after these Olympics are done, and we get a new set of 4 years, probably something I'll
Is your
do.
father pushing you?
Uh, he's up in the air about it.
Are you,
How much did baseball help you in basketball?
Yeah, I think hand-eye coordination is a big part of it. Definitely, learn how to hit the baseball, catch a baseball. All has correlation. It's like shooting a basketball.
so far, did you invite Steph Curry to play one-on-one shooting?
Not shooting, but we played one-on-one before.
You beat him,
Yeah.
and you.
Thanks.
Good, man.
What's up, brother?
If you had to describe your NBA career with one song or album, what would it be?
Probably Dripper Drown 2 by Gunna.
Great choice, great choice. I got one more for you. Which teammate do you trust with the aux most on your team?
The Aux. I'll probably say Lester.
That's it. All right, I got one more. If you could have any actor play you in a movie, who would you pick?
Any actor play me in a movie? Will Ferrell.
Great choice, man. Yeah, appreciate it.
Quick question. I know everyone's been asking you, who do you have winning the three-point shootout
Steph.
with Stephen? Then you have to think about it. Sabrina, why not Sabrina?
I don't know. I just think Steph's the vet. He's been through it.
She
I
holds
feel
the
like
record, though.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot more pressure on her since she holds the record. And I just think Steph's a winner.
What's the best part of being teammates with Steph? What's your favorite thing to be with him all days and be partner in all the games in your first year in the NBA?
Yeah, I think he's the best point guard to ever play, and me being at that position, I want to get to a similar level as him, and to have that with me, 24 hours a day, all the time is something special. So, just taking what I can from him and learning from him is something that I'll be able to apply in the future.
And who's your childhood favorite player?
Manu Ginobili.
If you could go back in time and watch any sporting event live, what would it be and why?
Probably Steph Curry's game winner against OKC.
Okay. And if you could add one rule of the NBA, what would it be?
Add one rule to the NBA. Less back-to-backs.
Okay.
Brandon, when we ended Brazil, we know we played with Gui Santos. Did he teach you anything about Brazil? Any words? Show you a song, food, anything?
I wouldn't say anything in specific, but you can definitely tell he loves Brazil. He embraces where he's from, and the game that they play, the way that they play down there is similar to how we play at the Warriors.
Can you send a shout out to Warriors fans?
Yes.
Warriors fans in Brazil?
Shout out to Brazil, Warriors fans of Brazil. Yes, sir, bro.
Welcome to the NBA moment so far this season.
Yeah, November 30th, we played the Clippers at home, and I got a foul call on Kawhi Leonard, and I didn't touch him, and then we reviewed it, and we won the challenge. But just to see what kind of calls NBA superstars get besides Steph. it's pretty
Do you
cool.
have any favorite moments from the dunk contests you watched growing up, or any recent ones?
Yeah, Mac McClung. Seeing how short he is in person with that much bounce is kind of crazy.
Two quick questions. If you weren't in the NBA, what job would you want to be doing?
Probably be like a FBI agent.
Okay. And if Draymond Green was in the NBA, what job do you think he'd be doing?
Probably a security guard, bodyguard.
You're in Indiana, and the Indiana Fever have the WNBA #1 overall draft pick. If you're a WNBA GM, who are you drafting #1 overall?
Caitlin Clark or Paige Buchers.
Brandon, you and Jalen Williams are coming out of Santa Clara. They're both very successful. What about this program has made you both, ready for this experience in the NBA?
Yeah, I think Coach Sendek and the staff do a great job of, recruiting the person over the player. I think that's kind of where it starts and how you build a culture. And, I think me and Jalen have done a great job of, just being where our feet are and making the most of our opportunities. And Coach Sendek and his staff do a great job of playing an NBA style and just letting us play free. And I think that's benefited not only us two, but guys that are coming up now.
Are you surprised to see how successful he has been, not only last year, but almost this year, almost making it the All-Star?
No.
What's one former player from the Warriors that you would have loved to play with?
Former player. Sean Livingston. Yeah.
Brandon, LeBron's going to play in his 20th All-Star game on Sunday. You play with Steph, and he's in his mid-30s, and you obviously see what he does every night. KD's in the division, late 30s, same thing. What do those players say about the potential for longevity in the NBA right now? And have you noticed anything with Steph in particular in the way that he takes care of himself that you've already stolen and want to implement?
Yeah, I think it shows that it's a possibility for everybody, and for guys like me being in year one, you really want to get to that point and be like them. And for Steph, it's just pretty cool to see that he's pretty laid back and doesn't do much besides basketball, and I kind of think that's how I am. So I think it's a real possibility for me to play, 15 to 20 years.
Hey, Brandon. So you're #1 with charges drawn per game. Can you talk a little bit about you defensively?
Yeah, I think basketball IQ is on both ends of the floor, and for me, I kind of see the basketball game a little bit different, and just all about winning, so whatever it takes to win, and I think charges is an integral part of my game.
How was the environment yesterday after the big game of Klay Thompson?
Yeah, it's amazing. Obviously, he came off the bench, first time in 12 years, and he took it like a pro, and he didn't complain about it or nothing. He just took the challenge head on, and just took it out in the game, and you saw his numbers reflected that.
How do you feel about was the first guy who benched Klay Thompson in a game?
Yeah, I wouldn't say benched. I would just say, he was our sixth starter. And for me, it's not so much about starting the game, but finishing the game. I want to be out there when the game matters most.
Thank you.
So you've been in the Bay for a minute, from Santa Clara to the Warriors now. Let's say you got some family coming in town. What are you taking them to do?
Probably nothing. I got in super late last night, and I'm leaving tomorrow, but I'll be excited to see them this afternoon.
Well, in the Bay. Let's say you're in the Bay.
Oh.
They come and visit. Where are you taking them?
I'm taking them to Santana Row, down to Santa Clara. Some good food spots, some good shopping. Yeah.
Favorite restaurant down there?
Probably LB Steak. Yeah.
Brandon, how tired are you right now? Since the last 15 days, we've been in 7 cities and 9 games, and yesterday you were just in Utah. And how have you done to kind of adjust to the frequent traveling schedule?
Yeah, I feel good. Extremely blessed to be where I am. A lot of people would want to be in my position, so taking full advantage of all the opportunities that I get to be in all these different cities around different people and different environments is a blessing. So I'm ready for tonight.
What are you looking forward to tonight's game, and what role are you probably looking forward to playing into helping Team Paul win?
Yeah, I think we got a really good team. Paul drafted a really good team. We got 2 opportunities to win 2 games, and I think that's what I'm most looking forward to.
First All-Star weekend. When Steph had his first All-Star game, you were 10, 9 and a half? Does it still feel sometimes a bit unreal for you to be in the same locker room, to be on the same court with this guy?
Yeah, I think not only him, but Clay, Draymond, and Chris as well. And those guys are old compared to me, and so it's a little bit different. Chris is old enough to be my dad. It's pretty crazy to say that, but yeah, just taking what I can for them. Four of the greatest players ever to play, and so never taking it for granted.
Let's go, Brandon. What's the craziest NBA fan base you've ever played against?
Craziest fan base I've ever played against? I would say Sacramento gets pretty loud. They're pretty good over there. I don't really have any other sports teams besides them, so probably them.